Good morning, everyone. Wow, the video just melting off the open here. CEG testing 300 fast. IBM with quite the pullback here. This pullback could turn into an interesting buy. CEG testing 300. It's a huge level for this name. SPY pulling back some. They did dirty things, these Goldman Sachs contracts. I almost kind of want to add to my weeklies. I mean, Tesla just a full moon mission right here. Let's look at the heat map real quick. I got an alert at 3:15 on Microsoft. Tried a full breakdown. 65 minutes still healthy though. Not really. It's trying to break it. Goldman Sachs making the move. Looking very strong. CEG just going for it, dude. Wait a second. Let me look at these CEG contracts. I might. Just watching this play out a little bit, guys. I'm not in a rush to get anything. These are kind of odd moves off the open. I like the way Goldman Sachs is acting here. Our Microsoft swings are holding premiums so well. Like almost too well. Let's watch 10-minute on Oklo for signs of a continuation higher. It's held this really, really well. I'm going to add some June contracts on Goldman Sachs, 1100s. Small, small. Okay, so Oklo is giving up this move, so I'm going to watch the... Damn it. I'm going to watch the 65-minute support here. Irene flipped the 15-minute. It's holding us really well. And this is a big key level here. It flipped the 1 day. And weekly firing. We got the trifecta alignment here. Good buy on GS. It's moving well. CLSK is moving really well. Microsoft defending the breakdown very well. Damn it. Sorry, stream. 1 second. I'm just now realizing my bots aren't running. Hold up. This takes me 2 seconds. Oklo defending CEG, continuing the move higher. We are in CEG calls already, so I'm happy to see that. Hold up, though. Let me get this up and running. Wow, SNTK new highs. MU new highs. Crazy moves, man. Crazy moves. I think IBM's still worth a watch here as it defends the 65-minute support here. It could be trying to turn. It is dramatically oversold. So let's see if we get the full reclaim. The pullback I was looking for was 244. We came back to 245. I mean, pretty good. Pretty good. It might need another day, though, so I don't want to rush into anything. Oh, let me move this. That's my bot program. Shit. We're up 250% on Ford here? Wait, what? Holy shit, bro. Nice reclaim from Microsoft, but we need over 318. Watching Oklo for a dip buy here. IBM a tough one. It hasn't given me a reason to believe this isn't just a back test before a visit lower. Maybe we do get the 244 touch. So just watching it right now. Ford looks like it could make a much bigger move. We're up huge. We're up 255%, 30%, 17% at different strikes and expirations, and I haven't taken any in profits. The position that's up 255%, I mean, really, everything we have on Ford right now is free. We took massive profits on Friday. I mean, just big, big winners. So we're just letting those run. Let's go quick. Let's look at SMR real quick. SMR showing the relative strength over Oklo here. That's interesting to me. It makes me think Oklo's going to play catch up, but I still don't see a good entry. I do like the way it's holding this though. I think we could try Oklo here with a stop at below that trend line here. I think I am going to give it a shot. Since it's a short week, I'll buy next week's contracts. I'm going to try the 80s for next week. Oh, they're pumping these fast. I like that. They move nice. They move really nice. So let's try this now that it's settled it a little bit. Ford's just still running, dude. The setup's actually so good. Ford is the top mover right now, doing crazy things. CEG up there as well. The rest of the market just seems like it's kind of settling. Pretty odd so far. Oakland kind of testing hands here. We haven't broken it yet. 68 is going to be my stop. So I'm just kind of sitting here watching. I never got the ASTS alert. Wow, this thing gets because it didn't backtest like I expected. I wanted it to backtest like 110, 109. Didn't do that at all. It just mooned off the open. What a move, man. Holy cow. CEG is just a monster. Look at the daily here, guys. Look at the daily here. Look at that. From a failed breakdown through this major trend line to now a full breakout. I mean, just monster last 4 days. It's in full breakout now. In fact, this line should be like this. Like this even. Oh, so why did it do that? That's goofy. Yeah, we want this thing over 317 here soon. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. We want Oklo to start catching bids here. Microsoft kind of defending that breakdown early this morning, but still very weak. SPY still strong. Where's all the money going? Producer manufacturing and things that are not AMD are super strong. Kind of breaking down my thesis that NVIDIA needs to be strong for the market to be strong. Just watching here. Microsoft trying to reclaim here. We made some good money on this one in the past on this breakout that then failed. That it pulled back all the way to 9, and now it's like trying it again. All right, I bought SMR July calls. SMR July calls. The $15 contracts. I took that one as a swing because we have great confluence on long-term charts. Still in Oklo here, looking for this to be a big turn point. It's very important that we actually defend this 65-minute support here. God, up 60% on CEG here. Wow. Maybe I should have had this on a better watch for morning mover. Crazy. Microsoft swings have come back to me. I have August swings there. What they do to these Goldman Sachs contracts is pretty wild, but I'm not too worried about it because the chart here still looks really healthy. If SPY breaks out, Goldman Sachs should be one of the top leaders. I mean, while some stuff pulls back pretty heavily, Goldman Sachs is just a monster. So, one second, I want to share this chart with members. I want to watch IBM closely here. Remember, for all the Trump names, for all the Trump admin names, we've seen massive rallies, right? When it comes to Intel or Dell, and they made $1 billion investment in IBM. So I want to, even though this thing's made kind of a crazy pop from that move, I think we could see a much bigger move coming. So this just looks like a healthy retracement. Yeah, I mean, it almost came right back to the fib I was looking for. Daily still firing to the upside. 2-day about to fire to the upside. And weekly improving. Even looking at this, man, I might be being too patient. Let's see here. I bought July 300s for IBM. Market's done a really good job of defending that opening breakdown here. Did this back test and then just immediately reversed. So let's see if we get the pop over the pre-market high. It can get trendy and just rally all day, honestly. So let's keep an eye on it here. Okla doing what I wanted to do. It defended that breakdown, looking good here. SMR looking good here. Take two looking good here. With the IBM position, I'd like to not cut today. I'd like to give it an extra day. It's a little bit riskier because I'm buying the dip without clear signals of the turn yet. But the higher time frame confluence is so strong, I'm just going to take it now because I am getting the higher signal. And we're right about what I would expect the pullback to be after that original pop. If it's as strong as I think it is, it shouldn't retrace much further than that. So we'll see. I did try it with size. CEG relaxing a little bit, but premiums aren't. Premiums still insane, which is what you want to see. Software names getting a nice recovery here. I kind of want to take a peek at Net, whose premiums call. We had a call swing set up on Friday for this name, and it looks like they're coming back very nicely as well. I mean, that big plunge and just reversed. Microsoft 15-minute, like really starting to reverse here. You know, we're testing that bearish resistance here though. Could be a moment to add if we get over that. Still in the forward swings. Let's pull it forward real quick. If we go to longer time frames on forward, by the way, this is beautiful cup and handle that's just starting. So 1550 is your next point of resistance, but I think this thing goes straight to 1660, maybe even higher. 20, 26. That 2022 high, totally possible, especially with the recent news. It gives us headwinds and not tailwinds. There's a lot of tailwinds in this market, but this is major headwinds. We got the weekly about to fire with the strong RSI structure that has plenty more room to move, right? Monthly also looks strong with plenty more room to move as well. So, take me to 20 at least. I'll keep the swings open, And we got in nice and early because we bought the dip on that one. So, let me actually stream this. I'll take another screenshot here. So these are my forward positions here. So I'm up 285% right now for the July 15s. I also started rolling to the July 18s where I'm at 52%, and then I have some September calls that are a little closer to the money, just because I want big exposure to this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful setup. So I'm not the position that's up 286% is completely free at this point. I already took all the profits and actually paid for the other position. So we're playing with house money now on that one and walking away with profits no matter what. All those could go to zero on forward, and I would still have walked away with profits on the trade overall. So we're in a really beautiful spot there. Dude, I hate tech issues. But I think we figured out the issue and why my tracker bot is not working. So annoying. For those watching the stream that don't know what I'm talking about, all my trades are posted that I take from in Thinkorswim are automatically posted to the Discord through a program we've built, and that is also what uploads the trades to the website. That program is down, but our AI bots are cooking. So this is a separate program for these. And so like our bot that's tracking unusual option trades has been posting all morning, and I've been watching this. So any unusually large trades that hit, and then it kind of gives a summary on the fundamentals or what could be driving that price action as well. Super, super cool program we've built. Huge fan. My development team is freaking amazing, especially since we built a whole custom AI for that program. All right, CEG calls almost up 100% here for July. What a freaking monster, dude. All right, give me a moment, guys. My developer just sent me a patch for my bot program. We're running this now. Oklo and SMR both working well right here. We like that, but we need to reclaim basically 72 before I'm like, okay, good play. Qualcomm going for a full reversal, leading the way higher. Yeah, 10-minute flipping, 15 minutes should reverse here soon too. And then this can then get a nice continuation all day. Come on, Oklo, let's get that pop. Let's get a continuation here. Rum going for a major breakout here. This might be a third wave push. Getting an alert on net as well here. Beautiful alert on net here. Oh, let's get a continuation. Let's go back to this. Let's go back to 260. Irene getting a nice pop here. Forward back to SE in that major move. That's fine. Microsoft fully reclaimed it. We should be back in the green on some of these Microsoft. Yeah, we're back in the green on the Microsoft calls from last week. That's cool. Let me look at these contracts that are doing well. Nothing I want to add to. All right, I think I'm going to add some weeklies to Microsoft here. Um, I honestly prefer the IBM kind of like sweeps, but a turn here is really nice. It might have set the low early. It might just turn right here. It's pretty oversold. Irene's done such a good job of holding the relative strength. Let's take a look at Oklo. What the you monster. You monster with the golded 1565 alignment here. Oh, this could be the run to freaking 250, dude. It could. It could do it. It could do it. Oh, big buyer. Big buyer. Big buyer for the 300 contracts for July. I'm joining that big buyer. I'm joining that big buyer. I think I could take some early partials here too. Pretty far out the money, but I think I like that more than like chasing weeklies here. You could buy like some 200s for end of next week, or maybe closer to the money if you're buying end of this week. I don't like Qualcomm kind of giving up this move. I overall don't like the stagnation from the index either. I kind of want to see the pop. Let's look at Qs real quick. Holy shit. Holy outperformance. So Spy Pie wants to play catch up. I was looking for this ABC, potentially 210. This 65 minutes telling me this bottom, double bottom is enough though. I'm still coming to that 209 for a perfect one. I mean, that's a 50% retracement right there. Maybe that is all the pullback we're gonna see. 4 hour looking good. Daily reversing. Daily reversing's huge. Huge. Very huge. Honestly, market's pretty slow right here. It's kind of back testing some of these upside moves and defending some pullbacks in the early this morning. But hard to be bearish here. Maybe we see one more pullback before we get a continuation higher. Hard to be bearish here, guys. It's so hard to be bearish here. USO got a denial on its bearish resistance here, but it's setting up an EMA convergence. So maybe it wants to make a bigger move. We'll keep an eye on it. 65 minute looks like it'll be interesting if it can clear over 138. Over 139, you look for some sort of gap fill, maybe to 141. We'll keep an eye on it. Dude, CEG is such a monster. All right, guys. It's 9:30, which means we're going to close the live stream, and I will head over to the Discord. Link in the bio if you want to trade with me over there, okay? I'll see you guys over there. Oh, morning. I'm calling him's taking last week's highs. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't watching the live stream chat. Yeah, Hims. I want to see Hims over 25, and I'm going to add. Yeah, Josh said, let's go. Yes, indeed, man. Let's go. All right, guys. Headed over to the live stream in the Discord. So you can come talk to me there if you want to chat. But we're up 80% on CEG here. Ford doing a healthy pullback, still up 260% there. Our Oracle's working so far. SMR's working so far. IBM looking just fine right here. It's break even. I'll give that one time because we gave it lots of time on the expiration. Yeah. The only one that's giving me a rough time is Goldman Sachs. But again, I think the chart here looks fine. It looks like I went for the gap fill. It would need to break this for me to get worried about it. The big thing here is like, this looks like just a back test of the all-time high breakout. So it's going to take a lot for me to be concerned about this one. It could be kind of brutal. Could be seeing a bit of a sell-off because of the dividend. We should actually see it pop into the dividend and then just sell off afterwards. So we'll give that time, see what that delivers. All right. Anyways, we're going to close the live stream. See you guys in the Discord. God bless and good luck.